I'm calling this series Riff on a Topic. So the topic I want to riff on tonight is Name It to Tame It. And it sounds really catchy, which is why I chose it. And it sounds absolute, yet it is not. So what do I mean by name it to tame it? When we have things that occur in our life, identifying what the thing is really helpful in dealing with the thing. Let me give you an example. Resistance is a really good one because the definition of suffering, as I understand it, is resisting, wishing that it was something other than it is. And that is resistance. And anything we fight against, right, fights against us, hence the suffering. Because if we try to get away from it, it chases us, it prolongs our discomfort and creates suffering for us. Now, resistance is something that often shows up, right? It's when you don't want to do something. It's when you wish something, I'm going through this struggle, but I wish I wasn't. It's I've got something difficult to do. I'd like to put it off. I have a difficult conversation. I don't want to do it. I have a task I don't want to do. That's all resistance, and it is very common in our experience that we resist. But when we can recognize it, when we can recognize that it is resistance and we name it, then it takes the sting out of it. Then it doesn't have to keep following us. And actually, when I say tame it, it just mellows out, right? When you're actively resisting, meaning I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. You are actively suffering, right? You are actively uncomfortable, distraught, sort of like you're creating more and more of the thing because you're giving it your attention. Of course, we know whatever we give our attention grows. But when we can name it and we can go, oh, I'm resisting. That's what's happening right now. I'm resisting the thing that I don't want to do. But if I just see it as resistance, like, I'm resisting because I don't want to do it. Okay, I see what it is. It takes the sting out of it. It tames it, so to speak, because now it's not chasing us. So I want to give you another real life example for me. So for many years, I was burned out in my job. Now, the term burned out is overused. And the only other term I could come up with off the top of my head that gets overused like this is love, right? So like people will say, I love pizza. I love scary movies. I love walking in the park. I love my mom. I love my dog. I love shoes, right? All of these things fall under love. And so then when people say they love something, it doesn't really just even phase me, and probably not the norm, the norm. But so like that, we have the term burnout. So I'm an English teacher, so I'm like, burn out. Okay, like a candle burns out, doesn't really mean anything. Well, just recently, right, I realized that term was actually what I was suffering from for a really long time. I don't even want to say how long in this, dare I say decades, that I was going through this in my job. But I didn't recognize the term. Now, if I had named it that, oh, that's what it is, if I had have understood that that's what it was, right? So that's the first thing is like, the first thing is awareness, like recognizing that something is what it is and not discounting it. Because I think why can't I be comfortable was sort of my frame of mind. And so that kind of kept me from being really connected with the fact that that was my experience. Because why can't I just suck it up? Like, why can't I just do the thing? So the first thing is awareness, and then permission to feel how we're feeling. And then naming it is a way of taming it, because then it doesn't need to chase us. So try that. Name it to tame it. Starts with awareness, and then calling it what it is, and then see what happens.